Okay, here I am running at the last minute again for the Nintendo Direct. So we got like a minute left or something. I think that's how time works. So yeah, I don't have time to go over my whole bingo board. The Smash thing, I left that there and from E3. That's basically the same, except I replaced Slime with Shovel Knight, because Slime was basically deconfirmed because of Hero. Shovel Knight, you might say, oh, he's an assist trophy, he's not getting in. That's actually why I want him to get in, because like I think it would be nice if a character who's an assist trophy got in, so it would like get rid of the whole, oh, that character's an assist trophy, why are they just an assist trophy, you know. And also he's an indie character. I've actually never played Shovel Knight, but he's like the #1 indie character, it seems, so it'd be cool if he got in. Anyway, it's now 2:59. We got like 10 seconds. Ooh, it's getting really close. It's getting really close. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I gotta like figure out how I'm gonna. Oh, what? Oh, my audio. My audio. It's on here too. Cool. Bump it down a little bit. Oh, that's a video game. I think that's a video game. Oh, they're announcing the Overwatch case for Switch.
Heroes never die.
Oh, yeah! I am with you.
EMP activated.
Incoming.
Yeah, this happened like a while back. I would have been excited for it maybe. Beforehand, I was like, oh, I want to maybe play that game. Also, I have to make sure that the desktop audio is like not super loud. I'm not used to having to balance that audio source. Anyway, yeah, this was already leaked. Yeah, now I'm just like, well, if I want to play a shooter,
hello everyone.
I have Splatoon.
I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Though I had Splatoon
I'm Shinya
back then
Takahashi.
too, but... Hi, Takahashi.
And that was, of course, the latest trailer for Overwatch by Blizzard Entertainment. The game is scheduled for release on Nintendo Switch October 15th, so please look forward to it. Okay, let's get into our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines. Please take a look.
It was just a game. My
You gotta see these floors of the hotel for yourself.
My tablet's messed up. It's backwards.
Luigi's Mansion 3 takes place in a haunted hotel, where every
I'll
floor
just
has a
use my
distinct
mouse.
theme
Ooh.
unlike any other.
Luigi's
Case
Mansion.
in point, Tomb Suites.
Luigi's Mansion.
I mean, a pyramid inside a hotel?
Ooh. A pyramid?
Guess we should expect some mummies, harsh sands, and booby traps. As for the other floors, well, there's a disco floor, a pirate-themed restaurant. You get the idea. May not be the usual amenities, but there's a rogues gallery of bosses to check out before you, well, check out.
I'm almost caught up with this.
Speaking of
series
amenities,
completely. I finished
step
Luigi's
right up to
Mansion
this
2. I'm
all-new
working on the
attraction,
remake now.
Screen Park.
Screen Park.
In this party mode, there's a Luigi
Party
team
mode.
and a Gooigi team.
Oh, so it's
Only
more
one
than
Nintendo
just
Switch
the
system,
skyscraper.
2 to 8 players can battle it out. See which team can defeat the most ghosts.
This
Collect
is
the
gonna
most
be
coins
fun.
by piloting floaties with the Poltergust G00 and break the most targets. Hey, even Luigi needs a break sometimes. Luigi's Mansion 3 opens its doors on October 31st, just in time for Halloween.
Is that all they're doing from Luigi's Mansion 3?
Get
They
a load of
literally
this new
mention it
free-to-start
in
Kirby
the,
game.
The
combined
free to
forces
start
of
Kirby
Kirby,
game.
and Kirby are in for some
Wait.
wicked boss fights.
Wait a second.
We're calling it Super Kirby Clash.
Super Kirby Clash.
Take up quests in town.
Is this
And
not?
collectively, you and your team
Is this
pick
not
4 jobs.
like the
That's
same
right.
as
Get
that
your
other
weapons,
game that they
get
did
your gear,
that I
and
forgot
get
to
ready.
keep playing?
Some mighty
Yes,
tough
I'm
enemies
dumb.
await. there are more than 100 quests.
Okay.
So, get a look at your enemy and make sure you have the right jobs for the job. The key to victory is to know your role and work as a team. You can play alone, together on one system,
Okay.
team up via local wireless, or even play online.
Some things. Yeah. Is this not Team Kirby Clash
It'll
Deluxe?
be time to unite with friends and
for
players
Switch.
from around the world and overcome each challenging quest when
never
Super
finished
Kirby
that
Clash
game.
launches later today.
Today.
And remember, it's free to start too.
Free to start. That means it's going to be obnoxious to play.
This long-awaited,
Unfortunately.
recently released RPG is getting a remake. After 25 years, fans of the Mana series can look forward to the HD
this is that
remake
other
of the
game
third
that
game in the trilogy, Trials
They
of Mana.
talked about in E3.
From 6 different characters, you'll choose a protagonist and 2 companions. The ones you choose will determine which of the interwoven stories you'll follow through this reimagined world.
Now you remember what will happen to dear Jessica if I die.
This interference will
I
not
don't
be
remember.
forgotten.
As each character advances,
that's
they'll
the
have
first
the
I've heard of it,
opportunity to switch their
so-
class, allowing them to learn stronger special moves and spells, step into the light, or show your dark side when picking your class to change your character's appearance and abilities. Unlike the classic version, characters have full range of movement, including jumping
be
and combo
bumped up
attacks
a
for
little
each
bit.
member of your party.
I think. I mean,
Once again, the wheels of fate are beginning to turn.
I think it's good. I think it's probably good. I mean, nobody's here
Find
to
out
tell
what's
me
in store
otherwise,
for the
so-
beloved world of Trials
It's
of Mana
unfortunate,
on
but
April
oh well.
24th.
Okay, what's next? Oh, and
What
I
happened
like
to the
how
crew
the
of this
little
doomed
they've
ship?
got that switch thing on the side.
The
with a nice
Aubergine vanished at
different-
sea in
different
1803,
difference in the
only to
design.
wash up 4 years later in Falmouth, England, with no sign of survivors. The fate of the crew remains unknown.
Ooh.
As an insurance investigator for the East India Company, you must board the ship and
Interesting
uncover the
graphical
mystery
style.
of its disappearance and return. Your analysis will rely heavily on one less than ordinary device. Use the power of the Momentum Mortem pocket watch to turn back time and witness each soul's last moment.
You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
Explore the ship. Observe the situation and record your logical deductions. Without you, the true tale
Looks
will
like an
never be
interesting
told.
game.
What brought the Aubergine to such an end? Little by little, tease apart the misfortunes of the ship and its crew to solve the mystery. Return of the
Return
Aubergine
of
arrives
the
on Nintendo Switch
Aubergine.
in fall 2019. There's a small town
it's
out there with a
town.
big secret.
It is 2019, maybe.
Never leave town.
Never leave town.
That is the rule agreed upon by the people of
Okay.
this peaceful town.
So don't play
and
any
the
other
castle
games. Got
protecting
it.
it. One day, there suddenly appeared a giant monster. To defend the townspeople, one boy named Axe will stand up to face
Axe.
it.
Okay.
And the only weapons he'll need are ideas.
Well, if he's
But
an
to win
axe,
one of
he does.
these battles,
He kind
you
of
must
is the
know when
weapon.
to use them. Strategy is everything if there's any hope to win. During battle, you can move around to garner
No, I
support
don't think
from
I've ever
townspeople.
played any of Game Freak's non-Pokemon games.
Take advantage
come
to
think
gain
of it.
the advantage. Seize every opportunity
never
to
played
protect your
Duel
town in this new
I've never
RPG from
played
Game Freak.
Harmonite. I've never
And
played Pocket Card
Almost
Jockey.
all the music in the
I've
game
never
was
played Mario
composed
and
by
Wario.
Undertale creator Toby Fox.
Oh, Toby Fox.
Little Town Hero will make a stand
Oh,
on
that's
Nintendo Switch
cool.
October 16th.
That's really
You can
cool.
pre-purchase and preload the game later today.
I still need to finish Undertale also, unrelated, which is an anagram
Fall
of Undertale.
is coming to Super Smash
Ooh,
Bros.
we get
Ultimate.
we get to see the back. Oh no, was that the
We
front?
can finally confirm the release
Of,
date of Challenger Pack 3, Banjo and Kazooie.
Banjo
Banjo and Kazooie.
Oh,
And
did
the
they?
release date is today.
What? That's not fall.
After today's Nintendo Direct,
That's literally
we'll
not
broadcast
fall.
a video detailing how to use
That's
Banjo and
literally
Kazooie,
not
featuring
fall.
the game's director, Masahiro Sakurai.
That
As
is
a
literally
special
not
treat,
fall.
the video will
But,
begin
okay.
immediately following the Nintendo Direct you're watching right now.
So it's actually not 40 minutes. It's
To tide
it's
yourself
like
over
40
until the
something
release
minutes.
of Banjo and Kazooie, please check it out.
Anyway, let me just
first,
cross off Banjo-Kazooie. Ooh, 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 ooh. Super Naruto Kart. Oh, wait a second. The Virtual Boy? Virtual Man? No. Huh. Oh, Super Naruto Kart. Okay. Super Naruto Kart character getting in Smash finally. I wonder if it's gonna be Naruto or maybe Sasuke. No, it's probably gonna be Rock Lee. I literally have no idea who any of these characters on the screen here are. It's a cool video that they're doing now. I don't even know what game or even like plural games this is because they showed a console, so it could be. I have no idea. But you know, that's the way it usually is with Smash, with me at least. People get in Smash and then I find out who they are. I didn't know who Mario was until I saw him in Smash.
Cover!
Okay. I don't know who that is, but okay. So this was kind of leaked ahead of time, because, yeah. The whole copyright thing. And then
So,
Banjo was hinted at
Terry
by
Bogard from
someone
Fatal Fury is joining the
before
battle.
E3. They're,
That means we've revealed 4 of the 5 fighters included in the Fighters Pass.
and Hero was
Can
data
there really
mined.
be only 1 left?
So, can there really only be one left?
We're happy to confirm the development of more DLC fighters for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Outside
They're
the
coming.
5 fighters included in the Fighters
They're
Pass,
coming.
we can confirm that other new fighters are in development. The battle
Octoling?
isn't over yet.
QB, Porky, Paper Mario, Helix, Waddle Dee, Phoenix Wright, Shovel Knight, Wreck-It Ralph.
So,
The
what
Prince?
do you think?
Monochrome.
Regarding what was announced about additional fighters at the end of that segment, we'll have more to share with you in the future. For now, let's
a good thing
continue with
Sakurai
some
likes
more
making
Nintendo
these
Switch
games, 'cause
headlines.
It's gonna be a little while before he gets to do something else.
It's about time to wake the Windfish in The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Which means the next big adventure on Nintendo Switch is fast
Let's
approaching.
update the bingo sheet. They announced the
You'll
Super
meet some
Naruto
strangely
Kart
endearing
character.
islanders, face a series of puzzling tasks,
Link's
and
Awakening.
encounter some oddly familiar faces. Whatever
Oh,
happens,
they
help
showed
Link
Anti-Kirby.
escape Koholint Island before its mysteries get the best of him. With the all-new Chamber Dungeon, you can place chambers earned on your adventure to arrange your own dungeons.
Yep.
Add in plus effects that alter chambers. And save chamber dungeons to a compatible amiibo figure featuring a character from the Legend of
Okay.
Zelda series.
Is there any other
that way,
benefit to
your friends
using
can
those
play
then?
them. Be ready.
Or is it just
The
like you
Legend
save
of
them
Zelda
to those?
Link's Awakening will launch before you know it on September 20th.
Before you know it.
The new Link amiibo figure will be available that
Already
same day.
pre-ordered everything, so I'm ready.
You know the hero's might from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now
Oh,
join his adventure. Dragon Quest XI-S, Echoes of an Elusive
I'm gonna
Age
resist
Definitive
making that.
Edition.
Oh,
is
they made
exactly
a game
that.
about the guy from Super
The
Smash
most complete
Bros.
version of a sprawling adventure
Because of
story
course that game
allows
would
you to
be
choose
Super
between
Mario Odyssey.
HD and 2D
It's
graphics.
about Mario from Super
Travel
Smash
to
Bros.
past Dragon Quest worlds.
As I said, I didn't know who Mario was until
And
I saw him in
experience
Smash.
new character
I didn't know
focused
who
stories.
most of the video game characters were in
The
Smash.
day the game
until I saw
launches,
them there.
free downloadable content
So
can
the
be
first
found in
Nintendo
the
game I ever
Champions
played
Pack,
was
including
Smash
consumable items
64.
and more equipment that can
I
change the
knew
appearance of party
Pikachu and
members.
I probably knew Jigglypuff.
An
but
RPG
I don't
giant
know if my
draws
friend had
near.
Jigglypuff unlocked.
Dragon Quest XI-S, Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive
yeah, that
Edition,
game is
journeys
coming
onto
out
Nintendo
soon.
Switch
I'm
September
still waiting
27th.
for them to localize Dragon Quest Monsters 2. Probably not
Until
happening
then,
at this point.
you can prepare for your adventure with the free demo on Nintendo eShop.
But until I at least am able to revisit that game, I am not playing any other Dragon Quest games.
Looking for more Fire Emblem goodness?
Oh, are they porting
then say
that
hello
game?
to Tokyo.
Are they porting that game now?
The worlds of the Fire Emblem
took
series
Wii U
and
port
Atlas
off
games
the
have
chart.
crossed paths, and the result is coming to Nintendo Switch.
I took Wii U port off of the chart.
The story takes place in modern-day
There
Tokyo,
were too many things I
where
wanted to put
creative
on there.
energy is
I
so
had to bump
abundant,
one of them
it's
off.
materialized into something
well.
called Performa, which attracts wicked mirages who suck it out of people. You'll face off against this threat as up-and-comer Itsuki Aoi and his friends who are trying to make it in the entertainment
This is
business.
that weird game with like the really edgy version
Fire
of
Emblem
Chrome.
characters like Chrom
Yeah.
and Sita will join you from another dimension. Together, you'll wage deep, turn-based battles,
Yeah.
blending the combat of the Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei series.
I'm
And
like
in the Nintendo
not
Switch
enough
version,
into
there's a
Fire
new
Emblem
song
to
that wasn't
really be
included in the original.
doing these
Be sure to check
spin-offs.
out the other new features,
still working on
from the
Fire
new
Emblem
story
Echoes.
elements to the characters
Like
joining
40
you in
hours
battle
into
for the
that, just
first
barely
time.
made it to Act 4.
Hey, is that Tiki? Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE Encore releases on January 17th. You can
Well,
pre-purchase the game later
People
today.
have been really wanting that to be ported, so I'm glad.
Welcome back to where nothing is
Welcome
what it
back
seems.
to where nothing is what it seems. I don't know
Busted.
what that
2019. It all begins
Deadly
again
Premonition
when
2.
FBI agent Aaliyah Davis opens an investigation into an old serial killer case. She also opens a door to the
Okay.
unknown. A door that also takes us back to New Orleans, 14 years ago.
Excuse me.
Here, our story follows an FBI agent who goes by the name of York.
Zach, it looks like
The journey between past and present will take Aaliyah and York on a winding path. But what lies at the end? Will it be truth or madness? Deadly Premonition 2, A Blessing in Disguise,
See,
boggles
they
and
do have some
beguiles on
2020
Nintendo
games
Switch
in
in
here.
2020.
They said focus.
And now for a shocker. The original game in the
Focus
series will
on
launch on
2019.
Nintendo eShop as Deadly Premonition Origins later
okay.
today.
I didn't know that game existed until like 2 seconds ago.
Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition is finally coming to Nintendo Switch. Check it out.
I don't know what that is either. I'm sorry, I just don't know. Like, I don't want to like trivialize it, but it means nothing to me. Yeah. I literally just like zoned out for a second. Oh, and I have to remember if they do a sizzle reel, I have to mute it because I got a copyright claim last time.
And
I
now
did
for a
that.
message from Bethesda.
Bethesda.
Hey Nintendo fans, Pete Hines from Bethesda. On behalf of everyone at id Software,
Do I have to
I'm
have,
excited to announce something
I'm not even
really
gonna
cool
make
that
that
we
joke.
have coming to Nintendo Switch later this year. I'm sure many of you have fond memories of spending countless hours playing your favorite games on Nintendo 64. Well, this year is the 25th anniversary of Doom, one of the most popular first-person shooter franchises ever. And to celebrate, we're re-releasing one of our favorite games, Doom 64. For the
thought you
first
already did
time
that,
since
but
its
okay.
original release in 1997,
I don't
Doom
know enough about
64
your
will be
games.
officially available on a Nintendo console. Relive your crusade against the demons in more than 30 action-packed levels. Or if you're a newcomer, experience the retro first-person shooter that helped make Doom one of the most popular shooter franchises in history.
This would be a... This...
Doom 64 will release on Nintendo Switch on November 22nd this year.
Doom, 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 doom.
Introducing a brand new IP from developer Hi-Res
Oh,
Studios,
a new
Rogue
IP.
Company.
That means
Most
it's a
of
game
the
I haven't
world,
heard of that I
Rogue
shouldn't have
Company
heard of.
is a rumor at best, but its operatives are the real deal. And as one of these elite specialists, you'll face challenges which will require your specialized abilities and tools to combat the infamous organization Jackal. Play against friends or match up with a similarly skilled team online in a variety of objective-based game modes. Whether you wield guns, gadgets, or melee weapons, your playstyle will depend on your choice of mercenary, which can be fully customized. There will be plenty of modes, maps, weapons, skins, in-game events, and more. When Rogue Company sneaks up on Nintendo Switch in
strategy
2020.
thing to like go throwing your swords around because then you don't have any weapons.
How's it going?
How's it
Next,
going?
the new titles in the core Pokemon RPG series,
Sword and
Pokemon
Shield.
Sword and Pokemon Shield.
Yeah,
We have more information to share that will shed new light on this next Pokemon adventure. Please take a look.
Sun and Moon for cutting the national decks, and let's go
Pokemon
Pikachu,
Sword
let's
and
go Eevee for cutting
Pokemon Shield
Pokemon.
take place in the Galar region, a
Yes, they
scenic
do.
land where people and Pokemon work together toward a prosperous future. Among them, you'll encounter new Pokemon and meet new people throughout
Are they
your
going to show the
adventure.
starter evolutions?
Today, we'll cover 4 features you can look forward to.
Yeah, this is the main game of the
First,
presentation, I guess.
customizing your look.
Yep, customizing your look.
Once
That's
again, the latest
again
entry
there.
in the series lets you pick your outfit.
Yep.
This
Except
time,
not the
it's not just tops and
not
bottoms,
the contest
but a wide
winner.
variety,
Sure,
including
'cause that was
outerwear
disqualified.
and gloves.
I put it in here as a joke.
Plus, you can change your hairstyle.
Yep.
Or
And the
put
male
on a little
character
makeup.
gets like 3 different
There's
hairstyles.
a lot more to becoming a champion than simply honing your battle
Probably.
skills. You've got to look the part too, don't you think? Second, Pokemon Camp.
Yep. That
During your
actually
journey through the
was
Galar region, you can camp
was in the
anytime at
4chan link.
Pokemon Camp. While you're there, you can play with your Pokemon. And as you get to
Yet
know them
another
better,
thing.
they'll also improve in battle.
I'm still kind of excited about this
Additionally,
game,
in the
but
wild area, you
not
can visit other
having
players' camps too.
a lot of Pokemon really killed a lot of the
Feel
hype for
free
me,
to bring along one of your
unfortunately.
Pokemon and
That
hang
is
out
my
with up
favorite
to 3
feature is
other
completing the
players at the
Pokedex.
camp. We definitely recommend interacting with another player's Pokemon. Third, curry on rice. Pokemon Camp is also a great place to cook up a dish that is very popular in the Galar region. Curry on rice.
I don't think you should just drop the
How your
plates
curry
on
turns
there.
out
Like, I'm
and what
very
type
surprised
it is
didn't
ultimately depends on which
splatter all
berries
over
and
the-
other
all
ingredients
over
you
the table.
use.
I'm
Not to
actually a little
mention the
concerned
heart
that
you
it didn't
put into
splatter
it.
all over the table, because like how is it like glued
There are
together?
more than 100 types.
Like, what are
and
you
each
eating?
one you cook up will be registered in your curry decks. The goal? To
Like, you
master
just
the
drop
art
it
of
on there and
curry.
it just stays
Huh?
together.
What's that Pokemon doing
Oh,
here?
What?
And
It's a new
fourth,
Pokemon.
We'll introduce some
a
new
new Pokemon.
Pokemon discovered in the Galar region.
Pol-
First is
Poltegeist?
Poltegeist.
Poltegeist.
Normally, it makes a home for
Oh, I
itself
love
by
it.
hiding amongst tableware at hotels and
Oh,
restaurants.
I love it.
Its body is made of tea, complete with its own aroma and flavor. It may even allow a trusted
Good music,
trainer
too.
to taste its tea. This ghost-type Pokemon also has a special ability called Weak Armor. Next, another new Pokemon called
From what?
Cramorant.
Cramorant?
This flying and water-type
That look-
Pokemon
that's a weird-looking
has
ant.
one huge appetite. It will swallow anything it can fit in its mouth. When it uses Surf or Dive during battle, watch as it rises from the water, along with the catch in its mouth. If it takes damage in this state, it'll retaliate by spitting
That
out
was
its
awesome.
catch at the attacker. This is Cramorant's exclusive
pretty
new
sure.
ability, Gulp Missile.
Like, I read that at the time, not thinking it was real,
And that's
then more
all
and
we
more
have to
things
share
ended
with
up
you
being
today.
real.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield will launch
Okay.
on Nintendo Switch November 15th.
Still, I'm still disappointed, but it is still a Pokemon game, so it's still gonna be fun.
Well,
And it
how
can't be
about
as
that?
bad as Let's Go.
There's still 2
Like,
more months until the
let's
game
be real
releases.
here.
Please look forward to the day you can start your new adventure in the Galar region. So, it's been about a year since we began offering Nintendo Switch Online memberships.
SNES?
With Nintendo Switch Online, we're providing a variety of games and fun features. And now, we're looking to add in an additional library of games. It's called Super
Drip Feed
Nintendo
2.
Entertainment System
It's
Nintendo
coming.
Switch Online. With
have to wait
this,
3 months
you
for
can
them
play
to
a
add
variety of classic
one game
Super
at a
NES
time.
games on Nintendo Switch. There are some you may not expect.
It should have been here
like
a while
Stunt
ago.
Race FX, which will be available to play on another system for the first time.
Oh, okay.
You can face off or team up in local multiplayer by passing a Joy-Con controller to a friend, or even play together online.
So do they have Super Mario RPG?
And the
Because
rewind function will be available from launch.
they took so long to put that on Wii U, which I was waiting for them to put on Wii U so I wouldn't have to get on the Wii Virtual
Here are the
Console on my
first
Wii U.
games we plan to release.
What's up here? Mario Kart.
All 20 of the games you see on screen will launch tomorrow.
Okay. I don't see Earthbound.
Of course,
I don't see
we will
Super Mario
eventually add
RPG.
more to the lineup.
Yeah, you will add more.
This offer is exclusively available to Nintendo Switch Online members, so please enjoy them at no additional charge. Oh, you noticed this, did you?
Yeah, obviously.
To recapture the original feel of these games,
So yeah,
we will
they
be
took so
releasing
long.
a Super
They
Nintendo
took so long to
Entertainment
put Super
System
Mario
Nintendo
RPG on
Switch
Wii U
Online
Virtual Console.
exclusive
It
controller
was
as a
2016.
special offer.
And at that
To charge
point, I'm
it,
like,
you can use a
they're coming out with
USB
a new
cable,
console. I'll
just
wait
like
for
the
it to be on
Nintendo
that
Switch Pro controller.
And I'm still
This
waiting
Super
3 years
NES
later.
style controller will be available for purchase
years after the
exclusively for
console came out.
Nintendo
2.5
Switch
years
Online
almost.
members. Visit the Nintendo website for
2.5
the
years
latest information
exactly, actually.
on its release. Wouldn't it be nice to play those games again with one of these controllers?
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
I don't know if it matters that much. It's not like it's
Sure,
the
you know Tetris.
N64
Can you survive
or,
this?
or
Nintendo Switch Online
GameCube
members,
controller,
the
it's a
large-scale
significant
puzzle battle
difference.
game Tetris 99 is getting a free update. Tetris 99 Invictus
I've played
is
that
here,
a couple more
and not
times
for the
for
faint
the
of heart. You
Splatoon
can't
and
even
Fire
play it
Emblem
until
things.
you achieve Tetris Maximus status.
Yeah.
Can you survive against the best of the best? Well, good luck. We're also adding in daily missions for
I'm
some
not good
added
enough at
challenges.
Tetris to do any of that stuff.
By clearing these missions, you can acquire tickets and exchange them for a variety of custom themes. Sweet! To showcase
well, I
your
have the
accomplishments,
Splatoon one already.
We're tossing in a
so
vast array of new player
That's all
icons
I need unless
too.
you add more Splatoon ones.
Beyond that, the second wave of paid DLC is here as well. In two-player share battle mode, pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend for a two-player game against each other and the CPU, and get together with friends to battle via local wireless on your Nintendo Switch systems in local arena mode. The version 2.0 update for Tetris 99 will be available tomorrow. A packaged version, including the game, DLC, and a Nintendo Switch Online 12-month individual membership will be available September 6th. Mario and Sonic are ready to
Mario
kick it
and
old
Sonic
school in Tokyo.
Olympics.
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games has become a tradition of its own. This time, there are more than 20 events, including the 100-meter, karate, football,
With some incredibly cursed
rugby sevens,
versions
sport
of
climbing,
Wario and
badminton, gymnastics,
Eggman and
surfing, and you know what? There's more where that came from. Check out these 10 retro-style events. Each one rocking some
this is
sweet
cool.
2D style graphics.
I'm absolutely not
They're all
playing this
new,
game, but
all
it's
retro,
cool.
and very refreshing to play. On top of that, there are new mini-games, unlockable characters, and a story mode in which Mario, Sonic, Bowser, and Dr. Eggman must escape from a game based on the Olympic Games Tokyo 1964. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 will go for the
Okay.
gold November 5th.
A game where they're in a different game.
The next Daemon X Machina demo will be here
Oh yeah,
sooner
that
than
game
you think.
exists.
Ahead of the full game's release
right.
next week,
I
the
downloaded the
pre-demo
demo
version,
for that
Daemon
game,
X
and then I
Machina
forgot to
Prologue
play it.
demo
So
will
I
be
should
available
probably
for
do that.
download later today.
Or play that one instead.
In this prologue,
And
you'll
delete the
man
one
your
I
mech through the
downloaded. I don't
beginning
know.
of the game. And all of your progress can carry over to the full
I
game.
want to give it a chance.
If you've never played a
I wanna
mech
give it a
action game
chance,
and you're
but
wondering what they're all about,
it-
this is the perfect time to take one
it
for a
doesn't look
test
that
drive.
interesting to me.
A key feature of this demo is the co-op mode for up to 4
I
players.
like how they're showing
We're happy
they're
to
showing
report
Switch
that it can be
lights
played
on
via
here
local wireless.
now.
So, gather your friends.
They're like, yeah,
and make the bosses
these
feel like the
exist.
little guys.
These are coming out.
The full game will also support online play. Be ready by customizing your mech and honing your skills on missions. What hides beneath your mech's armor? A god
person, probably.
or a demon? Daemon X Machina will be ready for action September 13th. A Star Wars classic so fun, it's back for more.
Star Wars. Lego Star Wars?
Katarn, Agent of the New Republic, is our only hope to stop a rogue
I don't know
Jedi.
what this is.
Get your lightsaber at the ready, blaster in hand, and prepare to wield the full power of the Force. Courtesy of Aspire, the full single-player experience of Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast is coming to Nintendo Switch September 24th. We've got new details on some upcoming games.
Oh, question mark.
That's where my journey begins.
Maybe.
You are Geralt of Rivia, mercenary monster slayer. Your current contract? Tracking down a living weapon known as the Child of Prophecy.
I got a copyright claim.
You'll
on
have a
that
whole
E3
world
one.
to explore.
It's just the one
at home and on the go.
Not.
When The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete
It just
Edition
means that
comes
they
to
monetize
Nintendo
it.
Switch on October 15th.
First of all, jokes on them.
And
what are they monetizing?
all downloadable content and story expansions are
I'd
along
rather
for the
avoid
ride.
that if possible.
Become the most feared pirate in the Caribbean in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Then transform into the ultimate assassin
Black
hunter
Flag, more
in
like
Assassin's
Black
Creed
Flag.
Rogue. That's 2 action-packed games for one great value. All past DLC and new features like touch control and motion aiming, coming exclusively to Nintendo Switch in Assassin's Creed The Rebel Collection. Battle for survival at the edge of a savage frontier in the online free-to-play action RPG Dauntless. Whether you're a veteran looking to take your Slayer on the go, or a rookie ready to forge your legacy, you'll hone your skills, craft and customize hundreds of gear options, and team up with other Slayers to take down boss-sized behemoths. As you can see, the folks at Phoenix Labs are adding loads of new content in anticipation of the game's launch on Nintendo Switch, and there's plenty more on the horizon. Open your calendar. More games are on the way.
Oh, now they're doing a sizzle reel. So I better mute that. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely, they're not talking over that. Yep, Just Dance, a racing game. That sure is a racing game. Oh, a farming game. Yeah. And then Ni no Kuni. And yeah, these are both games that I don't know anything about. Like, no offense to people who really are excited about them, because I'm sure there are people who are excited about them. I'm just not. And some other game. And Devil May Cry 2. I can only assume that's the game featuring Dante from the Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Okay, is that it?
How's everything going?
Okay,
Next
what are you
up,
dropping now?
Animal Crossing: New Horizons.
Animal
We
Crossing.
revealed many details about the game back in June, so we prepared a video covering what was announced. Let's see, shall
covering
we?
what was announced. Okay, that's a little. Okay. How are they? Yes, I have. Promotional video. So what was announced? Is there anything new then? It's starting, it's starting.
Thank you for choosing the Deserted Island Getaway
It's
Package.
so bizarre hearing
A laid-back, relaxing
voices
time in a haven
talking
of nature
in an Animal
awaits.
Crossing game.
For you and the other folks participating in the Getaway Package, the time's come to get into the groove of deserted island life. It may be a deserted island, but the Resident Services building at its center is here to support your needs.
She said she's
so
gonna
there's
catch a
nothing
fever.
to worry about.
I think there's something to worry about. She's
For
sick. She
starters,
needs to go
we'll
to the
provide you
hospital.
with a tent.
Provide you with a
Please
tent.
select the spot where you'd like it set up.
That's probably. Hopefully.
Oh, and there's something
hopefully
else.
It's at high
We'd
tide.
like to
Hopefully
offer
the
you
tide
an
isn't gonna
original
just, like,
Nooking
come
Nook phone.
and bury the
It
tent.
comes pre-installed with a variety of apps for all your deserted island needs, including recipes for crafting tools and furniture. Let's start by crafting an axe. We're going to need some materials, like branches,
There she is,
and
just wandering
stones.
around in a fevered
Then we'll
daze.
head to resident services and use the workbench. Nicely done.
We need a flimsy
You
axe
can
and a
use
box
the
to
tools
put it
you
in.
craft to acquire new materials, like this. And with those, you can craft more items.
Yeah, it's
Feel
weird,
free
like
to
you don't
place
chop the
furniture
trees
inside
down now, apparently. You just like scoop them
or
up
outside.
and move them places. And,
You can
and you, like,
fine-tune the
just chop them
arrangement
to
so
get
that the
wood.
decor expresses your style. And you can fully enjoy the deserted island life.
Yeah, this is all old stuff. But this is just a recap video.
Let's
But
head
how
back
much are you
to
gonna
resident
show
services.
that's new?
Here we sell
You gotta
tools and
show something
furniture.
new.
We also buy your unwanted items, including any weeds you remove, as part of our
Weeds.
island cleanup plan. In addition to the usual in-game currency, bells, you can also earn Nook
People have
miles
already
through the
made
Nook mileage
jokes
program.
about
You
those
can
weeds
exchange your miles for special
would
items and
expect.
recipes. You'll earn miles through a host of activities on the island, so be sure to take advantage of this program. There are many ways to experience the joys of life on a deserted island. Go fishing,
Fishing?
catch some bugs, tend to flowers, and pick them to make a garland. Thanks to crafting, even weeds have their uses.
Again, I'm sure
A
people are
vaulting
making
pole
the
makes
jokes.
it easy to quickly cross a river.
And that is really cool.
A nutritious snack will help you shovel up a tree in no time.
Oh, you eat a
Plant it
snack
somewhere
to shovel
else
up
to
a
change
tree?
things up in that corner of the
That's
island.
unusual.
The scenery changes with the time and weather. There will be sunshine, cloudy days, rainfall, and enough wind to shake the trees.
That's cool.
Depending on the time of day and the season, you'll encounter different creatures to catch
This
too.
is going to be my second Animal Crossing game. New Leaf was my first, and I've played it more than literally any other game. I'm like over 600 hours. I need to check. It might be up to
Sociable
700
types who live together on the same island can play simultaneously,
now.
up
Nogami.
to 4 players at a time on
Nogami.
one system. We hope you enjoy
Sashi
living
Nogami.
together and working
That's his
together
name.
in the same space.
He's the
With a local
Splatoon
wireless or
producer.
internet connection, you can travel to another player's island for a total of 8 players in one
I wanna-
visit.
I want to have some friends to play with.
The
them.
whole
Play
scene
this
feels
out.
meant to be. Why not snap a photo with everyone and make it a lasting memory? How's deserted island life looking? What we've shown you here today is truly just the beginning. There's so much more waiting to be discovered. So many activities, animals to encounter, and more calling to you from the island. We can't wait for you to experience the Nook Inc. Deserted Island Getaway Package.
Oh, bats. And they got bait? That's cool. So is that is it just the recap? Okay. I mean, that's one way to
So,
show
how'd it look?
show
There's
stuff.
still a bit more time until the game launches, so please stay tuned.
I mean, there was
All
there
right,
was like a
the
little
next
bit of new
game
stuff
will be our
sprinkled
last
in there
announcement of the
because
day.
it's
Please give it a
technically new
look.
Footage. So, oh, the last announcement. The last announcement. What is this? Is this Monolith Soft? Xenoblade? Looks pretty Xenobladey. Oh, this is Xenoblade 1, isn't it? I still need to finish that game. Yeah. I still need to finish that game.
Do you wish to change it? Huh? The future.
I still need to finish this game. I got this game in 2015. I am struggling to finish it. Definitive edition. Well, the 3DS version, the new 3DS version is in 3D, so I think that is the definitive version. This one is literally missing an entire dimension, so I don't know. It's a little incomplete.
Monolith Soft's Xenoblade Chronicles, which originally released in 2012 on the Wii system, is destined to be reborn on Nintendo Switch as Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition.
Yeah, and I'll still be trying to finish the 3DS
in 2020. Please look forward to more announcements in the future. That's it for today. Thank you for watching.
The Banjo and Kazooie demonstration will begin shortly. Cool. Let's talk about the stuff that they did not talk about. First of all, we don't know anything about the Mario Maker 2 update that we know is coming, along with online play with friends, which probably is going to have some other stuff.
Hello everyone, I'm Masahiro Sakurai, director of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. In our last showcase, I talked a little bit about Hero.
But I'll watch it anyway.
Today, I'd like to show you all how to use Banjo and Kazooie. You may feel like some time has passed since our Hero showcase, but we're actually recording this only 2 days after that broadcast.
Okay.
We sure are busy, even if I say so myself.
That's the magic of
now that today's
editing.
Nintendo Direct is over, please let me take just a little bit more of your time. You may remember in the Hero showcase, I was playing by myself, using 2 controllers, like this. With Hero, if you cast spells using command selection, any opposing heroes will block those attacks automatically using their shields. So in the background, I was actually using the second controller to make the hero look away or do moves so my attacks would connect.
Huh. Interesting.
Today I have my controllers set up side by side, but back in the GameCube days, I lined them up vertically, like this. Try doing this with the Nintendo Switch Pro controllers, however, and you'll end up accidentally pressing the L and R buttons.
Yeah.
So even though it's a bit of a pain, I do it like this now.
Yeah. I mean,
This time around, I'll also be
GameCube
doing my best to control 2 fighters at once, kind of like Banjo and Kazooie, 2 characters acting as one. Alright, let's get started. So, what is Banjo-Kazooie?
I've never
well,
played it.
in terms of genre, it's similar to Super Mario 64, and it was first released on Nintendo 64 back in 1998. The character Banjo made his first appearance a year earlier in a game called Diddy Kong Racing. After that, Banjo-Kazooie was released, and then Banjo-Tooie. 2 titles were then released for Game Boy Advance, although they never came to Japan. And then there's Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which was released on Xbox 360.
Yeah. That's a game that I've heard people
As some of you may know,
about
the Banjo-Kazooie IP now belongs to Microsoft.
Yep.
Technically, they're a rival platform holder. Even so, they were happy for Banjo and Kazooie to join the Super Smash Bros. Series. For that, I'm extremely grateful. Rare also welcomed us with open arms. So, if you want to play Banjo-Kazooie today, you can do so on Xbox. I know this is a Nintendo broadcast, but please, give the game a try on Xbox.
Okay.
Now let's talk about the music.
Okay.
The Banjo-Kazooie series music has a country feel to it. If we were to include this music in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as is, it wouldn't really match the atmosphere of battle, so we put a lot of effort into arranging the music for the game. We'd like to play for you several of these arrangements during the showcase. Up here.
Song name goes here.
Yes,
that's an interesting song
You'll
name.
see the track names. Okay, let's take a look at the fighter.
Part of Challenger Pack 3, Banjo and Kazooie join the battle. Main theme Banjo.
So this is Banjo and Kazooie in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's Kazooie. We're using a special ROM today, so the camera is a bit different from the production version. We've included lots of actions Banjo and Kazooie use in their original game. For example, the Talon Trot here is used for their dash. And their jumps are based on abilities like Flap Flip and Feathery Flap. Their neutral attack is called Claw Swipe. This ability looks similar to this in the original game, but we've built upon the original motion so it better fits the action of our game. Their flurry attack is a rat-a-tat-rat. Their dash attack is a forward roll, which is something Donkey Kong uses as well. This move is a pretty useful one. Their down tilt is beat barge. Their up smash is build drill. It looks a bit different from their original games, but the animation reflects the fact that it's a consecutive attack.
I play Smash.
In Japanese, their side smash is called Harisen Kazui. Harisen is a word that only exists in Japanese, so I was curious what this move would be called in the West. In English, it's called Regal Bash. I think Regal is the type of bird Kazui is, so this basically means bird bash, which is pretty accurate. Their neutral air is wing whack. Their back air is an air rat-a-tat-rat, which hits 3 times. Their down air is beak buster, which they use to downstab as they drop. As you can see, even their regular attacks are based on attacks from their original game.
It's weird that they said Banjo and Kazooie.
The down and
were
up taunts were something that existed in the Banjo-Kazooie series too.
It's still summer for
the up taunt is based on an animation from Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, where Banjo sometimes stretches. Now I'd like to go over their special moves. First, their neutral special is egg firing. It's pretty much their go-to move. The eggs bounce, and by holding down the button when launching the eggs, you'll do the attack you see here, Breagle Blaster. Breagle Blaster is based on this part in Banjo-Tooie where the screen mimics an FPS. You can hold the button for auto-fire, but as you do, the power of the eggs will gradually decrease, so you'll need to be careful. You can cancel it by crouching or pressing the shield button. Next, their side special is Wonder Wing. As in their original game, it's an invincible charging attack. It's fairly powerful and will basically win against any other attack. However, you can see some feathers above Banjo's head. There are 5 of them in total, and I just used up all of them. After using them up, you won't be able to use the attack again until you lose a stock. Since the remaining uses of Wonder Wing only appear above their heads once activated, you'll really need to make sure you hammer the number of uses into your head. You can use it as a recovery option, and since it's likely to trump counterattacks, it doesn't have many disadvantages, but it does have a weak point. If it's blocked with a shield, for instance, you'll be wide open to attack. In addition, you can be grabbed during this move. At any rate, keep track of how many Wonder Wing uses you have left. And when fighting against Banjo and Kazooie, make sure to take action against this attack and remember to keep an eye on it. It's important to keep this in mind. Next is their up special, Shock Spring Jump. This move utilizes the Shock Spring pad from their original game. There are a few things to note. First, you can hit your opponents with the Shock Spring pad. It can be used to recover, and it's throwable too.
It's basically Sonic.
Also, it's pretty different from other up specials that carry the fighter upward in that you're still able to jump in midair after using it, meaning you can jump twice in a row. So if you're falling, you can use it like this, jump and then dodge, increasing your ability to recover.
I always forget dodge exists when I play Smash.
By the way, the height of a shock spring jump will change depending on how long you hold the button down.
Okay.
Note the slight difference in height. Next, for their down special, Rear Egg, they'll fire a grenade out of his backpack. It's a grenade egg. This is a slightly odd projectile in that it can only be launched behind the fighter.
Yeah, that is interesting.
And because the grenade egg is football-shaped, its bouncy trajectory can be unpredictable. After a certain time, it will explode. I think it will be a useful tool for keeping opponents in check. It's treated like an item, so you can pick it up and throw it. Your opponents can also throw it back at you. But its detonation sequence is relatively short. So both you and your opponents will need to make sure you throw it quickly, or it will explode while you're still holding it. I guess there are a lot of different ways to use this ability.
Blow both of you up.
Lastly, their final smash is the Mighty Gingernator. The Mighty Gingernator is what delivered the final blow to Gruntilda in their original game.
Spoilers, I haven't played it yet.
This move will send your opponents flying.
It's a game that I was interested in playing.
This stage is called Kurukuruyama in Japan, but in the West it's called Spiral Mountain. As you can see, it's a mountain where the bottom portion is a spiral.
First of all, there's no way to like officially do it, for me at least.
A rotation icon will
appear. I don't have an Xbox. I don't plan on getting an Xbox.
And the stage will spin. This is quite unusual, even for the Super Smash Bros. Series.
Yeah, that is unusual.
It's truly unique. Cool. Anything on the stage, items or otherwise, will also move.
Huh.
As the stage turns, the shape of Spiral Mountain will also transform, meaning your recovery points will also change.
Okay.
Platforms like this will appear from time to time. A bridge will also appear when Gruntilda's lair is visible. Now that we've covered both the fighter and the stage, let's go ahead and jump into some actual battles.
Let's see them in action.
This time, I'll be taking on not just one, but two fighters in a team battle. Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong versus Banjo and Kazooie. Hang on, so there are actually two on my side too? So I should be fine, right? Probably not. In fact, definitely not. Looks like I'm gonna get beaten up pretty bad if I just stand around, so I'll play carefully. I should probably keep them in check. Your eggs, which can be fired forward or backward, are useful at times like this, and thanks to Kazooie, Banjo and Kazooie can use moves with a relatively wide range of attack. We'll make good use of these as we take them on. Note we're playing with items on. I think we're doing pretty good so far. I have two opponents, and since items are on, they'll have twice as many opportunities to pick up items.
Faded in and out
and since the final smash meter is on, the opponent can use it twice. I'm at quite a disadvantage, but I'm going to try my hardest. I can use one of them 2 more times. Oops, I guess I should be explaining all their moves, huh? Auto fire, auto fire. Ooh, ouch. Oh, their final smash meter's filled up.
Oh yeah, final smash meters have timers now. So.
Now. And nice. Now that there's one less opponent, this should be easier. I do want to use a final smash, but it might be a bit tough. Oh, that's good.
Well, do it anyway.
And final smash. I forced him out, so I win. Banjo picks up the Jiggy from the original game. That's a wrap.
Cameos.
I'd also like to talk about some of the cameos that liven up the stage. First, we have the witch Gruntilda. In Banjo-Kazooie, this poor soul gets sealed underground by a boulder. Anyway, she's very cruel, and you can hear all about her from her sister, Gruntilda. This is Bottles, a mole, and another poor soul. His fate is sealed in the beginning of Banjo-Tooie.
Okay.
He's a friend of Banjo and Kazooie. Next is Mumbo Jumbo.
Mumbo Jumbo.
This poor soul had all of his Mumbo tokens stolen by Gruntilda. He helps you out in many ways throughout the game. And we have Tootie. Can you spot her? She's running at the bottom. She's tiny and you can barely even make her out. But by zooming in, you can see all the detail, even at her size. You could probably make an action game just using this. She's raising havoc on the vegetable patch for some reason. And after that, she strikes an enigmatic taunt. Now she's heading back home. She looks all calm when you look at her this way, but this soul is actually the saddest of all the souls.
Yeah,
You'd understand how miserable she really is if you saw the game over scene in Banjo-Kazooie. Oh, maybe she's not going home? And here come the Jinjos. We saw some of these a short while ago when the mighty Jinjonator appeared. They come in many different colors and were hidden throughout the world by Gruntilda in the original game, so you could say they're also sad souls. And now we see something floating around in the background. These are our basic enemy characters called Buzz Bombs, but since they can float around, they're lucky enough to have made the cut in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This is what they look like close up. It's basically a dragonfly, right? We put a lot of thought into the guest characters as well, and we put a lot of effort into these hard-to-see areas, so I hope you enjoy it.
If Sakurai is encouraging people to play Banjo-Kazooie on Xbox...
Next, let's talk music.
It says they probably don't have
As I
plans
mentioned
to bring it
earlier,
over
we're taking
to
country-style
Switch
music
at least
and
for now.
adapting it for use in
Who knows?
battle. We're including a total of 10 music tracks.
10 music tracks.
Of these, 7 are entirely new arrangements.
Ooh.
I've always thought that getting all this for $5.99 is a fantastic deal. So, I hope you enjoy it. The music for Spiral Mountain was arranged by Grant Kirkhope. He created the original Banjo-Kazooie's music.
I'm not surprised that they're coming out with more DLC characters just because with Smash 4 they cut it off just because
I've
they've been
worked
making a
with
game.
many
They don't have to
musicians
do that
over the
this time.
years,
They don't
but
have to
this
make
is
a
the
new
first
console
time
or-
I've worked with a musician outside of Japan.
That's
I was a
cool.
bit worried about whether my directions would be understood, but he did an absolutely wonderful job.
Trying to pay attention to two different things.
And
right
here's
now.
the list of
Thoughts
tracks
and
this time.
Pre-ZZ Peak.
Each of the new tracks has been carefully
that's
tailored
the
to
thing
match
I
the
played.
action taking place on screen.
Version 5.0 update.
Alongside the launch of Banjo and Kazooie, there will also be a software update.
I know for a
We're
fact
very
I don't
pleased
have
with
any
the sales of
requests
Super
because I
Smash
haven't
Bros.
done
Ultimate.
anything, but
And to
Can
express our
be
appreciation,
replayable.
we've added another game mode, which will
New game
pretty
mode.
much be our final
final
new
new
mode.
mode?
I'm going to go ahead and play, so please take a look.
Is it the stadium? Is it
And here it is.
It is.
You need to damage the sandbag in front of you as much as possible.
It's the stadium. It's the
And with this bag,
home run contest.
not with this,
the phrase
but
I was
this
looking
back.
for.
and off it goes. High.
Oh. Oh.
Maybe a little too high.
Maybe a little too high.
And so, Home Run Contest makes its return.
It's back.
It's been powered up in various ways compared to previous Home Run contests, so please enjoy. This time, Sandbag has flown 300 kilometers. I think that's about the distance from Tokyo to Nagoya. That's if you drive on the Tome Expressway. You can actually play with a second player.
Oh yeah, I think that is alright.
Let's give it a go. Attack, attack, keep attacking using
I don't know
both
if they
players.
had that before. I know they had like a versus mode, I think, where you'd like compete to see who could hit it
Time to
furthest.
strike. Here we go. No. This isn't how you're supposed to play the game. When I say two players can take part, I mean friends can play together, and not one person playing as two fighters.
Oh.
I hope you play this with your friends.
Poor Sakurai doesn't have any friends.
In shared content, many people have uploaded their customized Mii fighters. Up until now, it may have been a little
yeah,
difficult to
new
use
Mii.
since you were not able to customize their special moves.
Hmm.
But moving forward, you will be able to freely customize their special moves.
Okay.
If you find a Mii fighter that you like the look of, you can freely download them and set the special moves however you want and play
Oh,
as
so
them.
you're saying you can change.
However, This will not be applied to Mii fighters created before this software update, and only applies to Mii fighters created after the update. So I hope you re-upload your Mii fighters. Please enjoy many different varieties of Mii fighters. We will add in some Mii fighter costumes as well. Please take a look.
New costumes. Mii fighters. They don't have any Microsoft ones to bring back from Smash 4 because they didn't have any Microsoft ones. Goemon. Okay. Mega Man. They're putting Mega Man in Smash? Oh yeah, they added the Mega Man ones. Or at least one of them. Or two of them. Interesting that the third-party DLC need costumes are being handled this way. Oh, Pokemon! Team Rocket? Team Rocket. Team Rocket just comes and beats you up. They don't even... They run out of Pokemon? You think they're gonna run away? No, they're gonna just punch you in the face. Oh, oh. He's in. He made it. I'm so happy for Toby Fox. He's made it so big. He's got his character in Smash. He's made Undertale and it got really big, and now he's working with Game Freak for their music.
We've added a costume for Sans from Undertale, who was a popular request. And this Sans outfit also comes with a music track. This will be listed in the other category.
This is
check it out there. The arrangement was made by none other than the creator of Undertale himself, Toby Fox. Toby has actually visited my house, and we played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate together. He was actually really good. Of all the guests, he was probably the strongest. When we both chose random and played, the win ratio was about half and half. Or I may have been losing. Next, I'd like to talk about a new set of amiibo that will soon be available.
Squirtle. Yeah, just the same as last time. He's like, oh yeah, we announced these amiibo, here they are, they're coming out. I pre-ordered those already. So I'm good. I didn't pre-order that one, I don't really care about
Snake.
Metal Gear.
I wonder
why I
why
got a Snake amiibo card.
They will each be available on September 20th. The software update, including the Banjo and Kazooie DLC, will be available today.
I mean, do I have it here? I should have it here. Yes. I got my Snake amiibo. Terry Booger?
As mentioned in Nintendo Direct, Terry Bogard will be joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
From Fatal
Although
Fury.
we showed the
game
reveal
I've never
trailer,
heard of.
there was hardly any in-game footage. Some of you may wonder where the in-game footage is. Well, it's shaping up nicely. But we weren't quite ready to include it in the reveal.
Yeah.
That SNK Neo Geo opening was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I don't even know anything about those games, but it looked like...
I'd like to show you just a little bit of
cool
in-game footage of Terry. Here you go.
Okay. I mean, I don't get what's unique about him, but, you know.
Finally,
I'm sure people are excited, and
announced
that's
that we will be
the
working
important
on
thing.
even more
We're making
DLC
more
fighters.
DLC.
To me, it feels like the finish line is sliding farther away. You may wonder, how much longer can he be involved with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? but I'm also excited.
Yeah. See, like, people are like, oh, poor Sakurai.
Adding more characters into the game means that more game worlds will be added to the series.
He likes this.
And ultimately, that means that there will be an even greater opportunity to delight the fans. At the same time, I feel that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is now representing so many characters in game worlds that it's become an enormous game. Even if the Super Smash Bros. Series continues moving forward, I doubt there will ever be an opportunity to bring this many characters together again. And so I want to keep improving on this record as much as possible. And I will continue to work hard at developing the game. I appreciate your support. That's it for today. Thank you very much.